What is up YouTube? James Baek here. Welcome back to another episode of VGC 2019 Back Battles. Today we're going to be using the Mewtwo Kyogre team once again with Mewtwo, Tapu, Lele, Kyogre, Chargabug, Toxicroak, and Incineroar. Be sure, if you haven't watched the previous episode, I highly recommend you do so. But right now, let's get started and play some games. And again, if you do want to see this team on the QR code, 175 likes is the like goal for this video. And every other video, we use this Mewtwo Chargabug team. And if we hit it within 2 weeks of the final episode with this team being uploaded, I will have a QR code rental team. Well, QR code for the rental team on the global link. So we'll see how this goes. It's been doing pretty well so far, but we'll see if that continues our streak here. It's been pretty fun. I do really like Substitute on Mewtwo though. I think Substitute on Mewtwo has been actually really cool with some of the attacks it can do, especially like against Xerneas preparing the Geomancy, people trying to switch in Incineroar and Protect, not trying to lose them on. I think it's been really cool. Right here we got an interesting team, double steal restricted with Tapu, Lele, Stakataka, Dialga, Volcarona, Necrozma, and Smeargle. How does this team beat Groudon is my question. I wish I had a Groudon, but I don't. Kyogre still does really well though. My opponent doesn't exactly have good answers to Water Spout. I could probably just lead Kyogre and Tapu Lele if I really want to. And I'm kind of leaning towards it. Is Chargabug worth it? I could see myself bringing Chargabug. Do I want to bring Mewtwo though is the question, because Mewtwo or Spear could be really nice as well. Because I know I'm bringing Kyogre. Maybe I don't bring the Lele? I feel Lele's decent though. I could go like Kyogre and Incineroar. I really do want to bring Lele though, even against the Steels, because Taunt seems really good here. But then again, it wouldn't be that great. I think I'm going to go Kyogre, Incin, Mewtwo, and Chargabug in the back. We'll see how this goes. This is just a strange team. You got 3 Steel types, no Kyogre switching other than maybe Dialga, but even then Dialga's not really taking these hits well. I'm just really interested to see what my opponent will bring. I think Necrozma, the Tapu Lele, Dialga, I guess Smeargle. I don't think you bring Volcarona in this. We are going to see Smeargle and Necrozma lead. Yeah, kind of what I expected. So I'll lead the Kyogre plus Incineroar here. I really do want to deny Trick Room, but I don't feel like I need to right away. There are multiple plays my opponent can do. I don't think you're going to fake out here. Well, you could fake out Kyogre. You could fake out Kyogre. You could go for Spore on Kyogre. I don't think Spore on Kyogre is a play, but you could protect Spore. That is an option. Yeah, there are a lot of plays my opponent can do. What I want to do is go Chargabug and U-turn this Smeargle, because I don't think you're going to target down the Incineroar slot no matter what you do. Don't want to activate a weakness policy on the Necrozma. I have no idea what this team is supposed to do though. That's a big question mark. I will go Chargabug here. And we'll U-turn this Smeargle, as we're going to see Necrozma retreat. So you're not probably fake outing. You're going to see the top of the ladder, so you're probably going to go for Spore, which is actually probably really ideal for me actually. This is really ideal for me, I think. Wide guard. Okay, that was not what I expected. We'll get a U-turn off, which is really nice. Into Smeargle. Okay. Not that bad. I can go Kyogre, or I could go Mewtwo. I kind of like Mewtwo here, actually. Mewtwo seems pretty good, because I don't know if it's Scarf Lele or not. I don't know, but we'll go Mewtwo right here. The reason I'm going to go Mewtwo is because now what I could do is, I just really didn't want to take a Psy Shock right away. You might lock yourself into Moonblast, but that's fine. Do I set up Light Screen? I could set up Light Screen. Light Screen would be decent right here. Like, I want a Light Screen and I want to Aura Spear to Smeargle. Because I could see Necrozma coming out from my opponent's side. Yeah, but I just want damage on the Smeargle. If I can get rid of it, that's great. We're going to see the Lele retreat, actually. Into Necrozma. Okay, that's fine for me. I guess maybe my opponent was worried about Side Strike KOing it for some reason. I will get an Aura Spear off. This will be able to knock out Smeargle, even with your special defense boost. And I just got a free light screen up, so now my Incineroar is going to be super hard to KO for my opponent. So I'm really happy about that turn. I don't really understand why my opponent went for the options that my opponent did, but this works out beautifully. Mewtwo plus Chargabug, unfortunately I don't... Well, Psystrike might knock out Lele, actually. I do actually want to go for it. Yeah, we'll just protect Chargabug here, and we'll go for the Psystrike. But are you targeting down the Chargabug? Well, it's not like I want to speed control. It's really not necessary. But it's kind of a waste to double protect. Maybe I'll Electro Web just in case Tapu Lele's Focus Sash so I can break it. I'll go for the Psystrike plus Electro Web here. We are faster. Let's see if we can KO the Lele with the battery boost plus Psychic Terrain plus Life Orb. Ooh, so close. But Electro Web should actually pick up the KO. Unless it's a bulky berry set? Okay. Psych Up. But I don't have any boosts. Huh? Well, that was a fail for my opponent. You didn't even have boosts yet. Okay. I don't get that. We get the Electro Web off. So it's not even Trick or Necrozma. What is going on here? Okay. We'll go for String Shot to negate this Autonomize set. And we'll just go for another Psystrike, I think. Yeah. Tapu Lele gonna protect, okay. I could substitute there, but I think Necrozma... Will Necrozma move first? No, Mewtwo's still faster, ironically. Let's see what the Necrozma does. Another Autonomize, that's gonna be negated by String Shot, so... Yeah, you can Autonomize all you want. This String Shot's gonna be really handy. A lot of people do question why I run Electro Web plus String Shot. It's because the Electro Web can help break through Focus Ashes. I want the damage, because the Electro Web damage is actually not that bad. Yes, Chargabug special attack isn't that bad, but it actually does decent amount to Kyogre still, which is still really helpful. And I feel like Bug Bite is really not necessary, because like let's think about it. The Pokemon you're gonna Bug Bite that have berries is like Incineroar, or it's gonna be Incineroar, or maybe like a Kyogre Groudon. But really, like I don't think I'm gonna be Bug Biting those Pokemon when I have like a Kyogre. So I don't think Bug Bite's necessary. Maybe Ludicolo, but I feel like I have enough tools to handle Ludicolo, which is why I don't think Bug Bite's necessary on this team. We do knock out Lele, by the way, because I was going to make the same play no matter what. Psystrike, knock it out. Okay. I guess that's a little bit annoying. Because... is this just like a full setup Psych-Up team with Dialga? Because that could actually be scary. Because if this Necrozma gets too many boosts, I guess it could be a problem. But I don't think Calm Mind should be able to touch my Incineroar still. And I'm pretty sure Dialga is the last Pokemon. And even in the case, like, I think I'm still in a really fantastic position. Also, this Necrozma can only have one attacking move, or it doesn't have Protect. Dialga going to come out here. I guess it's a Psych-Up variant. Well, String Shot. Do I have to String Shot? I could Electro up here. And I have Light Screen still as an option. No, String Shot. The damage doesn't really matter too much right now, and I kind of want to, just in case you Autonomize again, I kind of want an opportunity to go for Light Screen. So you're probably going to Psych Up with Dialga, that's what I'm assuming. We'll get an Aura Spear off. Battery boosted. Oh, you see? That's why battery is important. That's why battery is important. We KO'd the Dialga. Calm Mind going to be set up. That is fine. I don't think you can touch Incineroar. Maybe if Earth Power, I guess. But I have Light Screen, I have Calm Mind, I have multiple options. We'll get String Shot off. I wonder what this attacking move on Necrozma is. I guess maybe Photon Guys is going to be special in this case, but what's your last move? Flash Cannon, I'd assume? We're going to go for Light Screen, we're going to go for Aura Spear. I think Aura Spear will still do more than Psystrike. And yeah, what team was this? I have no idea. I wish I could answer you. Wow, that did nothing. Okay, you're gonna keep Calm Minding. Alright. I mean, we're still gonna chip you down. Your only recovery option is Moonlight, and that's not gonna really help when I have Rain. So we'll Light Screen here. I think I'm gonna go hard Incineroar. I'm gonna go hard Incineroar, and I think I'm gonna Electro Web because you're probably not Autonomizing at this point, and I can get some chips. So we'll go Incineroar. We'll Electro Web here. Because if you keep Calm Minding, I kind of don't want to play that game. I'd rather go Incineroar now. Maybe fake out Electroweb. And then we can go for a big knockoff. Okay. You have one attacking move with this team. And if it's a psychic move, you cannot beat me. Iron Defense. Okay, you definitely... Calm Mind. It's a full Psych Up team. Okay. Fake out. So full Psych Up with Iron Defense, Calm Mind, Autonomize, and one other move that we have no idea what it is. You think it's Weakness Policy? It's not like I care if it's Weakness Policy at this point, because if it can't touch my Incineroar, it's still useless. We'll go for a knockoff and Electroweb. We're faster. Knock off its item. That did nothing. It is Policy, okay. But it doesn't have recovery, and if it does have recovery, it doesn't have an attacking move, so what's the point? We'll just chip away this Necrozma for my Kyogre, because every bit of damage is still not doing anything. Stored power. Ooh. Light screen? Oh wow, it actually still KOs. Okay. I didn't actually know. Well, I knew regular Necrozma again. I guess I should assume Dustmane and Dawnwing's got stored power too. We'll bring out Kyogre here though. Like, this game's over. We'll click Water Spout. So Calm Mind, Store Power, Iron Defense. Huh, I guess it makes sense. Water Spout. Knockoff. Dead Necrozma. Let's see. It's +2, but it's single target in the range. Should still KO after a knockoff. That's close. Yeah, but I KO anyway. Incineroar was going to win the game regardless because Necrozma couldn't touch it, and I could just keep going for damage, and since it didn't have recovery, couldn't do anything. So, a really weird first game, I will say that. But we were just able to pull it through. I think Chargabug actually put in a lot more work because that String Shot, Electroweb, Light Screen, and the battery boost allowing Mewtwo to KO Dialga, it was actually putting in a ton of work. This Chargabug was putting in a ton of work. Not what I expected to. I was hoping that what I could do was U-turn out into Chargabug and get like powerful water spouts, but the Smeargle was a bit too annoying. Yeah. So yeah, luckily my opponent didn't go for Spore immediately because that could have maybe changed the output of this game because if my opponent had Spore, we don't know what set was. We got Stefano from Italy though, 1711 rating as our next opponent with the team of Kyogre Ho-Oh. Ooh, I love Kyogre Ho-Oh with Tornadus, the Ludicolo and Incineroar Cortana. Toxicroak's really okay. That Toxicroak's pretty good. I think I will bring Toxicroak. Mewtwo Lele is also pretty solid. Do I like Incineroar? I'm debating about bringing the Tapu Lele plus Mewtwo. I mean, I don't think it's Scarf Kyogre on this team. The reason I don't think it's Scarf Kyogre is well, actually it could be. You have Rain Dance with Tornadus. I was gonna say you could have Tailwind on it, but yeah. I mean, even if that's the case, I could always just go my Toxicroak. Do I want to lead Toxicroak is the question? I wouldn't mind leading Toxicroak. Kyogre Toxicroak doesn't seem like a terrible lead. I could see it. I kind of want to bring Chargabug too, but I don't know if Chargabug's that great. I want to go Kyogre plus Toxicroak for sure. I don't think I need the Chargabug though. I think I'm going to go Mewtwo Incin, because Incin's safe. I have Fake Out. I have... like, what I have is Fake Out, a switch into Ho-Oh, which is really good with the Intimidate against the 3 physical attackers, which you probably bring Incineroar in this matchup. Like, it'd be really crazy. I don't think you bring Ho-Oh. Would you bring Ho-Oh? I don't think you would, because Kyogre, Incin, and Mewtwo are kind of scaring it. I think this game's going to come down to how well do I play the board. I can't let Kyogre do too much damage. I gotta get everything around Toxicroak too, because Toxicroak is a big threat to my opponents. Maybe you have to bring Ho-Oh for it. Kartana Ludicolo. Not the greatest lead for me, not the worst. We could exchange Fake Outs. Like, I don't think you're gonna Fake Out me though. I can go Instant here. Are you gonna Grass Knot? Huh. What are your options? Fake Out, Leaf Blade, Grass Knot, Attack. I think Instant covers most plays unless you predict the Instant play. We'll go for the straight Poison Jab and a Ludicolo for damage. Even if it doesn't work out, I could always just fake out the Ludicolo and Poison Jab the following turn. Not really too worried about Kartana right now because it can't do too much damage, and Kyogre can Revenge KO as long as I get some chip on Kartana later, and I have Mewtwo with Aura Spirit, which should be able to KO it. And I have the Instant coming out, so the Intimidate will affect it. So that means my opponent's restricted. You have to bring Kyogre, I think, in this matchup, but what's your back? Fake Out going to come out into the Toxicroak, okay. It's Life Orb Ludicolo. And Smart Strike, which is fine. Because you're not doing much with the Intimidate as well. Okay, why did that actually do damage? That actually did some damage. You don't have a Lele. You probably have, I think, Instant Kyogre in the back. If you're that adamant about getting rid of Toxicroak, I think it is Instant plus the Kyogre in the back. I think I have to click Fake Out here, but who? I could target on the Kartana. But I really, really want to try to get... You know what? I'm going to Fake Out the Ludicolo and Poison Jab. The reason is because if I can get rid of Ludicolo, that's amazing for me. I think Kartana might want to switch out Incineroar, but Ludicolo is going to switch out to Incineroar, I think. Yeah, that's a bummer. Also, that could be Smart Strike coming out into Toxicroak. Now that I thought about this, it's not that great of a play. Unless it's a double switch, but... No, I could have Flare Blitzed. Yeah, it's a Smart Strike. I mean, it's not going to KO, fortunately. Yeah, but that's still a lot of damage. We do get Poison Jab off into the Incineroar. My Toxicroak got really weakened. This is not good. I mean, I could probably go my Kyogre here. Fake Out's probably coming out in a Incineroar, and then Kartana either going to go for a Sacred Sword or Smart Strike again, unless you predict the Kyogre play. I do want to go for the Flare Blitz and Kartana. And I think I will go hard Kyogre. Yeah, I think I'm going to go hard Kyogre. Because Incineroar should take the attack still decently well. We get Kyogre in, and then next turn my opponent's going to have to choose between switching to Origin Pulse. As we're going to see Smart Strike going to come out. And no Fake Out. So, is it a double up knockoff? No, U-turn. Okay. I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. Because I get the Flare Blitz damage into the, Kartana. And that should put in range of Origin Pulse, so I'm pretty happy about this turn. Yeah, because that damage is really big for a Kyogre. Origin Pulse should knock it out now. But of course there is that Life Orb Grass Knot threatening the Kyogre, so it's a 50-50. Here's the thing. Ludicolo can also go for the Hydro Pump into the Incineroar, but I have a Toxicroak as a switch, so I'm not sure if he would make that play. Let me turn into Reina 2. I feel like would Kartana retreat here? I don't think. You could retreat Kartana in an Incineroar, I think. And you could go for Grass on the Kyogre. I think that covers a lot of plays. I'm going to go Toxicroak here. I don't want to take a Grass Knot. I really want to get rid of Kartana, but I just don't think Kartana's going to come out here. And what this allows me to do is fake out the Ludicolo and Water Spout the following turn. As we're going to see the Kartana withdraw. There is that Incineroar. Yep, called it. The question is, I feel like you have to Grass Knot the Toxicroak, the Kyogre slot, if you're going to make that switch, because it covers the bases. Yeah, okay, perfect. That's not going to do much. Toxicroak's light. And I have an Assault Vest. Nice. And I get good damage in the Ludicolo. And every damage is mattering on that Ludicolo. So, big damage. Do I go Mewtwo here or do I go Kyogre? I think I'll go Kyogre here. Yeah, I'll go Kyogre here. The reason is I can now fake out the Ludicolo and Water Spout. My opponent doesn't have a good switch in a Water Spout. And the fake out damage on the Ludicolo is going to be nice. The rain's also going to expire, which is actually pretty helpful for me. And yeah, if you fake out Toxicroak, doesn't really matter. If you fake out Kyogre, that's not too bad either. I could also switch up moves if I really want to. Like, this is looking pretty good for me. because now I get pressure into Ludicolo, and Incineroar has a few options: trade Fake Out, go down to the Water Spout, or Kyogre. That's fine too. We'll Fake Out the Ludicolo. Water Spout damage. How much does this do, Ludicolo? Not enough. We crit the Kyogre, which is nice. Rain stops at the moment. I don't think you would never water move here, if anything. I think I want to go Mewtwo here. I think I want to actually pull a double switch, yeah. Because you're not clicking a water move because you kind of want to get rid of Toxicroak. Maybe you're doubling out one of your Pokemon here to and attacking the Toxicroak with the other. I could see that. But right now what I want to do is, if it is Scarf Kyogre, I do want to get rid of it. We're going to see the Kyogre retreat, and we do confirm it is Scarf. Incineroar is going to come out, which is fine. Because I'm doubling out into both my Ludicolo and my doubling out my Ludicolo plus my Mewtwo. And saving the Toxicroak is really good because it means my opponent can never spam a water move without being punished. So we'll bring out Mewtwo, we'll bring out Incineroar. I'm bringing out in this order. Ooh, actually this works out beautifully for me. Kartana coming. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that is so good for me. Bring out the Incineroar here. We get the Intimidate off. Yeah, that's amazing for me. Because now I have Fake Out pressure. I also have the ability to KO the Kartana here. I could Aura Spear to Kartana. I think it'd be Assault Vest on this team. I could Fake Out Aura Spear to Incineroar. I could go for the Substitute if I really want to. I don't think that's a play. I think I'm going to go for Aura Spear into Kartana. And I think I kind of want a hard U-turn. No, but I don't want to risk my opponent going for Fake Out. You shouldn't Fake Out, though. I'm pretty sure my Incin should be faster. I guess maybe my Incin is not faster. I mean, it's not the worst case, because, like, what's Kartana going to do? It can attack, but it won't knock out. Maybe it switches out. I guess that'd be the worst case. But even then, like, a Kyogre comes, like, you would have to assume some things. And yeah, I do get a faster Fake Out off. Or my opponent didn't just go for Fake Out, so I do get the KO on Kartana, which is great. Because that's probably the Pokemon that could do the most damage to the Toxicroak at neutral, so nice. And you had to bring out your Kyogre here, I think, and you had to click a water move. Yep, Kyogre comes out. I think you have to click a water move. I mean, I don't think Scald knocks out Mewtwo, but I think it's worth going for Side Strike. There are a few plays I could make. It just depends on what you do. I really want to click Side Strike and switch on a Toxicroak here, because even if my opponent reads it, I get rid of the Kyogre. And I'm in a bad spot if you get the double knockout, right? Do I go Toxicroak here? Maybe I go Toxicroak here, because losing my Assault Vest isn't that bad. And I think I go for a knockoff into the Kyogre slot. Try to get rid of its Choice Scarf, so that means Mewtwo can pretty much just win this game. We'll go on a Toxicroak here. We'll see what my opponent decides to do. Incineroar going to retreat, okay, into the Ludicolo, which is fine. I hope you lock yourself in a water move, because that'd be amazing for me. Oh, Origin Pulse, that's perfect. So Toxicroak going to heal, and yeah, this is looking pretty good right here. I think Mewtwo would have lit that Origin Pulse, which is kind of the dumb part, but whatever. Toxicroak is healed now, which is pretty good, and now what I can do is just Fake Out the Ludicolo and go for an Origin Pulse, because even if you trade Fake Outs, you're going to take the Life Orb hit, and then you would go down. Like, I'm in a fantastic spot. My opponent can't do damage to me, and right now I'm threatening a lot onto my opponent. So what I'll do is go for the Fake Out into the Ludicolo, because it would knock out, but I'm pretty sure Kyogre has to switch out Incineroar here. The question is what you do with your Ludicolo. I should Water Spout here, right? Yeah, I always Water Spout. Because even if my opponent's Ludicolo fakes out, it doesn't matter. because you take that damage, and if you fake out Toxicroak, like both your Pokemon are going down. If you fake out my Kyogre, your Ludicolo is going down, which is really, really good for my Toxicroak right here. So let's see what my opponent's going to do. Fake out going to come out into my Toxicroak, so that means both your Pokemon are going down to this Water Spout, and now I think you 100% lose this game. So Water Spout comes out. Yeah, like that was a really big pin. There was nothing my opponent could really do. Even if he had Protect on Ludicolo, Insane would go down. You would have to fake out. And if you fake out my Kyogre again, you lose your Ludicolo, and then it's Kyogre Incineroar versus my Toxicroak, my Kyogre, and my Mewtwo still pretty healthy. And your Kyogre is forced to lock into a move, so I felt pretty good about my position regardless. Kyogre will come out. And yeah, this is pretty much game. I can reset everything here. I'll go for the low kick into the Kyogre, and might as well just switch out my Kyogre, go on to Mewtwo. I mean, there are multiple ways I can win this game now. I guess the worst is like my opponent going for Thunder, gets full paras. Maybe I should have Water Spouted and low kicked because I'd get more damage onto it. Let's see. Thunder has to come out into the Toxicroak. And that doesn't really do too much. And low kick does come out, and that should seal it up because my opponent can't double target my Pokemon, and I should be able to have this game, which is nice. Alright. Low kick, side strike. And that should be a wrap. Yep, good game to my opponent. So, camera's out of focus. There we go. But basically, my game plan from the start was, again, I had to position well against the Kyogre. I think Kyogre was probably the Pokemon that was the most troubling because of the fact, since it was probably Choice Scarf, I wanted to make sure that I did have the tools to knock it out. I think my opponent not bringing anything really to deal with the Toxicroak efficiently was super helpful because like preserving the Toxicroak was super big, and I was able to heal. At that point in the game, even when I lost Toxicroak, I think I would still been in a pretty fine position regardless because I would have been able to get rid of the Choice Scarf on Kyogre, and then my opponent doesn't really have many ways to deal with Ludicolo once Rain goes down, which is really nice. And I could even go my own Kyogre there and click Water Spout and then a knockoff into that slot as well. So my opponent really didn't have many options there. So I think me just trying to limit the options, which is what you try to do with hyper offensive teams, like I was just able to position my Toxicroak really, really well because Toxicroak was able to come in. I did go a little bit aggressive, but I feel like I had room to go aggressive there because of the fact that it's a mind game of you can't afford Toxicroak coming in for free and getting healing when you already got so much damage. And I kind of confirmed the Pokemon afterward because like the lead, you had to bring Kyogre, I feel like, because I don't think Ho is that great in this matchup, and then like you had to bring in Incineroar with how aggressive you were targeting down the Toxicroaks, because if we brought Ho-Oh, you probably wouldn't be targeting down the Toxicroak as aggressive, I feel like. So that's how I was able to deduce Incineroar, Kyogre in the back. But hope everyone enjoyed today's episode of VGC 2019 Back Battles. If you did enjoy, please leave a like down below, show support. And again, if we do hit that 175 likes, we might have a QR code of this team on the global link, so highly recommend go check it out. But if you do want to use the team right now, there is a placement of the team down below if you do want to go try it out on Pokemon Showdown. And you can check out my other stuff like my social media, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch for awesome VGC 19 live streams, and you know, some other stuff about me. And of course, if you do want to support the channel, there is my Patreon page linked down below as well as feel free to leave a comment down below as I do read them. Otherwise, it has been a pretty hectic couple of weeks for me, but hopefully I'll be able to come back stronger. There is Brazil coming up, really looking forward to it. But otherwise, thank you all so much for coming and watching this video, or just pressing watch. But you know, thank you all for tuning in. Have a great day, people. Until we battle again, I'll catch you all later.